Go ahead and raise your hand. Ava.
You guys have had a couple of really encouraging performances lately, but this was the first win. What was the difference tonight?
I thought we started the game with a really uh, good defensive disposition. I know we talk about it, but tonight, I mean, we're playing against the best team in basketball. I think our antennas were up, but we got to do that every night. We got to do that every night. I'm not taking away from this win, but we got to do that every night. But I thought our guys competed. Like I said, this team has firepower. This is a championship level team. I know I've been saying that a lot lately because we played, the three of the top four teams in basketball. We're going to play the next one in a few nights, but it was a good win. I thought we competed. I mean, we knew going into this game, like I said, this team is the best three-point shooting team in basketball. And I knew we're not the best shooting team in basketball. I knew that we were going to have to really scrap and get to the free throw line. And I thought our guys did. We gave ourselves a chance by getting to the line, kind of offset their 3-point shooting.
And we ask you every time there's a loss, so we got to ask now, but you were finally able to get Brad a win when he scored 40. How is that nice for him?
Yeah, it was good. I finally found the recipe. I need to have Russell score 35. If you do that, there's a good chance you win, right? It was good. You know what? I mean, we had the game won when he had a big game. I think it was against Boston, but Brad plays the right way. There's certain nights he gets 25 and certain nights he gets 45. Brad can score. If he just wanted to score, he can score a large number every night, but Brad wants to play the right way. He's doing a great job of leading our young guys. I know we've had a tough stretch here, but he showed, and Russell, they've showed great leadership. They're not going to let go of the rope. They're going to keep, helping pull this team in the right direction. But his scoring, I mean, it looks, I've been around the game a long time. It looks easy, but what he does is really incredible. It's tough. Footwork is just impeccable. His timing, his reads, and our bigs, they do a great job of setting screens. And then we get the ball to him on time and on target.
Chase.
Thank you.
Obviously, Brad really erupted in the second half scoring wise. What do you think of his first half? It seemed like he was helping in other ways.
Yeah, I mean, there's sometimes, we don't never say we use him as a decoy, but he has a lot of heat around him. He's always going to have guys close to him. And if guys his man is guarding him close, there's going to be a lot of other eyeballs on him, and it allows the other guys to step up. I thought they did. I thought everybody, Russell started the game off attacking, being aggressive, and he was making his shots from the perimeter, and he's getting to the line and is making his free throws the last couple of games, and he's made some adjustments, and hopefully that's who he is the rest of the way. But it helps us. It helps us when they're both aggressive, and because they play the right way, they move the ball, they share the ball, and they can make plays for their teammates.
You mentioned the start for Russell. It was just last night he was saying that he felt like it was his responsibility to lead you guys out of this. The way he started the game, did that kind of match up with what he said, you think?
Yeah, I know that's what he is. I've been around him now for coaching for what now, 8 years. I've seen it. I've seen some. We've had a lot of good times together, and we had a lot of rough moments together. And I know when you're in a rough moment, Russell Westbrook is the guy you want to be with, because he's going to keep pushing his teammates. He's going to keep playing aggressive. He's going to keep leading this team. And Brad is he's steady Eddie. He just gets out there and just plays basketball the right way, and he never gets too high and never gets too down. And those two guys are, to me, it's these last 5 games after the break has not been easy with the talent that we had to play against. And but I think they've done a good job of staying with it. We had some tough couple of good breaks, or a couple of things go our way. We would have had to win last night, but it didn't, and we didn't pout. We just came back the next day and competed against the best team in basketball.
Fred.
Hey, Scott. When Brad and Russell are working really well together, what are they doing right in those kind of chemistry moments when they're sharing the offense so well?
Yeah, they surprisingly, I thought it would take, some time, but it connected pretty early. And they've done it with a very young front line. And a lot of times that's not easy. And then, with TB going down, and they've done it with a centers by committee, and that's not always easy. But I think they have a good feel for one another. Russell's a winning basketball player. I know we all judge people differently. But look what he's done. He's been to a lot of conference finals. He's been to one NBA finals. But a lot of people don't want to give him the credit that he's going to go down as one of the best point guards in the history of the game. And because of his work ethic and his determination and his pride and his drive, and him and Brad, they're winners. And, we're going to keep building around those two, and hopefully we can get some wins, and our guys that continue to improve that are the ones that need to get better and, going forward. And I thought Rui has really stepped up the last 3 or 4 games, and tonight 7 rebounds, and those are good rebounds. We needed every one of them. And defensively, I thought he was solid. And this is a hard team to guard. Like I said, they have a big time rollers and Favors and Rudy, and they have 3-point shooters all the way around. They shot 48 threes tonight, and it didn't look like they were jacking up shots. They were all just veteran plays. And I mean by that, they know how to space, they know where to be, and they know angles of screens, they know timings of, they trick you, they make you put you in a really ugly pickle. But I thought Rui did a good job of managing all that.
And I got to know, on that Robin Lopez tomahawk dunk, did he clear the South Dakota phone book?
Jeez, what do you think? I think he just got over the Wyoming one. According to him, that's the least populous state at 597,000, right?
That's what he said.
I know. I mean, I follow him on Twitter.
Nice guy.
All right.
Matt Paris.
I'm going to ask you for your burner now. What did you make of the way that, Utah made a run? They cut it to 8, but it never seemed like you guys let it go really any further than that. Just what did you kind of make of that response, and what do you attribute that response to?
Well, I thought we knew this team. I mean, like I said, this team has the best record in basketball. They've been through a lot of playoffs, ups and downs, and they, they feel that they're ready to take the next step and win it all this year. And they have everything. They have all the pieces in place. But we knew after halftime they were going to come out. I thought they came out. I thought we were a little lackadaisical, but it wasn't really just all us. They came out and they really executed and made some tough shots and plays, and we turned it over a few times. But I thought we bounced back. There was a couple of runs that they had in that third quarter, but we ended up tied in the quarter, 36 apiece. And we knew that they weren't going to stop again, but they came out and attacked, and they got to the free throw line. They got 40 points in that fourth quarter. It wasn't an ideal closing game for us, but we did enough to win the game, and now it's on to the next one. And Brooklyn's not going to be easy.
Do you have any update on Bertans?
But no, I don't know. I mean, I think he hurt his the same calf again, right? Yeah. So, I mean, that's usually not a great sign when you re-injure it again, but we hope for the best. Obviously, we need his shooting. But I thought guys stepped up. Another guy I told in our meeting today with the group watching the film, and I said we need to get back to being a scrappy team. And I've seen enough. You guys need to feel that same way. And Bonga, you better be ready to play tonight. And I thought he came in and responded and gave us some physical minutes, and we need Bonga to do that. And I think he did that tonight. So with DB, don't know what's going to happen. We need the other guys to step up. We keep talking about it, and he did it. He did tonight. He gave us great minutes tonight.
Thank you.
All right, we got a couple more. Neil.
Hey, Scott, with about 7.5 minutes to go, you were talking to Denny on the sidelines. I'm curious just what you were trying to express to him in this, continued development process for him.
Yeah, I mean, Denny there's a lot being thrown at Denny. I mean, we sometimes, even myself, I'm the biggest culprit. I push him, and I got a lot of pride in his development, and I wanted him to keep pushing forward, and so he has a lot of going on. This game is fast, and there's a lot of good players, and he's in a really high level position. But it was a screen, and I thought he was late with his communication. When you're late with your communication, your switch partner is not going to be able to get under. And when you're playing against a veteran team, that's all it takes is a split second, and you need that split second so you can perform the coverage. And I thought he gave Brad a late verbal, but it's something that I just told him. I said, hey, you saw it, you see the whole play develop, you got to be able to call it out, continuous, loud, and make sure they hear it, and so he can do the coverage and we can give ourselves the best chance. But like I said, it's a learning process with Denny and Rui, and that's the fun part about my job. We got to keep building and keep giving them confidence, but keep making sure that they don't just waste minutes night in and night out.
All right, I think that's actually it, Coach.
You said 2. See you guys.
Thanks, Coach.
That was
Russ, how do you feel like you guys started this game? Obviously you guys built that first half lead. What was the key to that?
We defended, that's going to be the key to us. We played hard. I think we put ourselves in position to be successful on the offensive end by getting stops. And it's a lot easier to play when you don't got to take the ball out of bounds every time. So that was helpful tonight.
And after the comments you made to us last night about how you said you felt like it was on you, was it your goal to kind of set a particular tone early in this game?
Definitely. Just what's needed. It's a part of my job, it's part of leadership. You, as the season goes on, you figure out what you need to do, certain games, certain nights. And like I mentioned yesterday, I'll make sure that I do my part and make sure that I can bring my teammates along, win or lose.
Russ, for the next question, if you don't mind, just scooting forward just a little when you're answering. Volume's a little low. Go ahead, Ava.
Thanks, Russ. We asked really a lot about you since you guys talk a lot when we see it on the court. Did you guys immediately click? I remember I think you took Denny and Rui to one of your charity events as soon as you got here, but how was that, I guess, relationship develop over time between you and Rui?
It just takes time. When you get to a new team, you want to get an opportunity to be able to learn about a person, not just about basketball, but like I've said before, leadership starts off the floor. On the court, there's things that I may see that can help them out, but for me, I want to be able to lead and leave an imprint on people that I meet, each individual, and make sure that when they come in encounter with me, they're able to learn and take something from what I'm able to give them. So.
You guys, to us at least, correct me if I'm wrong, seem to have such different personalities. How long did it take until you figured out? You talk so much about how you kind of have to learn how different people communicate. How long did it take you to kind of figure Rui out that way?
It takes time. It just takes a little time where you get a chance to be around him and understand, what he like, what he don't like, where he's comfortable, where he's not comfortable. And for me, that helps me out a lot. Not just on the court, but just talking to him off the floor, explaining the game, understanding things that he may or may not know. He's young, and obviously I've been in the leagues for some time to be able to know a little more about the game and the seasons and ups and downs, and that's part of my job as a leader.
Thanks, Russ.
Neil.
Hey Russ, Brad described you guys having a different, mindset defensively. Is that something that you can sense before the game or very early on in the game that you guys have the right mindset?
You can sense it early. Sometimes it may take a little longer. There've been games where we've picked it up later, but today you can sense it early that we were locked in defensively and make sure we had a goal in mind. That was just to go out and defend and let the offense take care of itself.
Anyone else? All right, Russ. Appreciate you.
Yeah. I muted you.
All right, guys, that's going to be it for tonight. We will see you back on Sunday. So enjoy the first round of the NCAA tournament.